we can make an impact within a very short period of time because we can evaluate the way companies are doing business today and comfortably have a conversation in regards to ways to optimize. We will see the benefit almost overnight.
Managed service provider is outsourcing some function of your IT operations out to another company because you want to use your IT personnel maybe for more strategic items.
We have an element of care that surpasses anybody else. We go the extra mile to make sure that our client base is comfortable with how their IT has been deployed.
I think if you can get proactive and you can work with a company like Kelser, who's a managed service provider who can provide that consultative approach to helping your business, I think it's a win for any organization.
IT infrastructure is anything that helps our clients with their data communication.
We exist to provide services and support so that companies can do what they do best, whether it's manufacturing, whether it's service related.
We're really here to help.
IT infrastructure is complicated and it's always changing, and it's very difficult for somebody that's not in that industry to really have an understanding of what's possible.
Business continuity is for elements that might happen to your business that would slow it down or stop certain sections of it from operating. Disaster recovery is for loss of sight, loss of ability to do or conduct business. They're two separate plans, but they're completely interlinked.
We use a managed backup solution where there's an on-premise device that will back up servers and critical applications and things like that. So in the event that the device fails, that backup still lives inside of the cloud.
Every business needs to ensure that they have the ability to restore their systems to an operational point if something happens.
We know the difference that 20 minutes of downtime and 2 hours of downtime can make. It can be the difference between making your sale and losing it.
What people demand most from their networks is availability. It means, is it there and is it fast?
The critical issue for network systems is that they provide high availability and excellent performance, right? So if employees cannot connect to the system, they can't essentially perform their jobs. Or if the performance is not good, it can inhibit their ability and reduce their productivity. So we look at the network holistically from the edge and outside the edge of your network all the way to the client systems in your environment. We consider it our mission at Kelser to ensure that our clients are protected to the greatest extent that we're able to help them against cybersecurity threats and the other things that could impact their businesses.
We try to get one step ahead of cyber attacks and think about how could an attacker come in and what can we put in place to protect that. It's always trying to find those different attack vectors and trying to hedge off the next possible way by which they can get in.
Kelser's role is to work with our clients to kind of get an understanding of what data they have available, what's critical, prioritize the data and see what can remain on site and what should be outsourced to a data center. The data centers that we use at Kelser have 24/7 staff. They have generators. They also have security personnel. There's a network operations center where you can call in. There's always somebody there on staff to help you out at any time during the night.
Supply chain is where we offer all the way from beginning to end. We as Kelser are kind of one-stop shopping. So not only do you acquire the product from us, but then your old device, we can truly find a means to dispose of it, or if it has value, we'll actually have a way to recover some value of it that can get passed back.
And we've been doing it for so long that we're very in touch with how the customer buying experience needs to be from a supply chain standpoint. We strive to make it as easy as possible for the customer to be able to continue to run their business and grow their revenues and do the things they need to do on a day-to-day basis. And that's why Kelser really thrives with our clients that we do supply chain services with.
The Kelser Foundation's been alive and well for about 10 years. To date, we've raised about $1.1 million total for charities. We like to pick the ones that are closest to our hearts. We've had success in our 40 years tenure. We like to give a lot of it back.
At Kelser, we're committed to the success and prosperity of our clients. If they're successful, then that's the measure that we use, and we're successful.
We're a relatively small company, but we come up with really big solutions. And when you call Kelser, you're always going to reach somebody.